Hey guys, Jimmy Pokemon here. Got a PSA returns for you guys today. So if you're new to the channel, I don't look at any of the grades beforehand. I wait till they come in, and we look at the grades all together for the first time. So see the back of the cards are right there. Just going to pull these out, and hopefully they're pretty cool. So a lot of people when they grade cards, they get a little email from PSA. Hey, got your grades back. They're cool. You can check them out, or you can make them a surprise. And I just always like to make them a surprise. It just seems like it's way more fun. So here we go. What do you guys think? PSA 9, PSA 10? Maybe it's good. It's English. Oh man, PSA 9, Typhlosion, Expedition. Look at that little moon swirl on there. That's pretty cool. Oh man, that Cosmos pattern, Typhlosion. It's pretty beastie, man. That's pretty cool. All right, this is gonna be a good sub, man. These are all holofoils. Hopefully we get some more 9s, maybe some 10s, maybe. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, it's a Kingler. It's a Kingler. We got a 9. Little swirl game there in the back. Is that a swirl or is that just air passing? This little PSA 9 action. Still a great grade for Expedition. I mean, booster boxes, well over 10K, 36 packs a box. I mean, just get 9s from that. It's like kind of crazy, especially 2022, 2023. All right, next up, here we go. Maybe we got our first 10, maybe. Oh, it's a Ninetales. Still pretty beautiful. It's like all the fur in the back. It's just like, if I had that Ninetales, I'd be like, hey man, we're not battling. We're just going to go chill. And look at that. It's like a bleed. You guys see that? It's like a bleed all the way through the card. Oh my gosh, that's like crazy. Wow. I feel like I've never seen a Ninetales like that before. Wow, that's like pretty noticeable too. That's really cool. It's like swirl game right on the Ninetales head. Sparkly, man. It's like Ninetales like decked out in diamonds or something. That's kind of cool. This one's probably 9. Got a little nick up there on the top left. But maybe, hopefully it's a 9. It could be an 8. Here we go. Oh, it is a 9. Poliwrath. This is the hardest card to grade. Well, actually, maybe not anymore. I think it's like Drio, but for a little bit, this was one of the harder ones to grade. You know, solid like 5K plus card in a 10. Little swirl game down the bottom right. So that may not be the case anymore because I think the Drio is pop 6 or maybe, I know it's a little bit less, but this was one of the lower pops there for a while. So again, what's weird is like some of those cards like Skarmory and those, it's like they always have nicks in the same place. And so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. All right, next up, here we go, here we go. Oh, first 8 of the submission. It's Feraligatr just swimming in the water there. I feel like this is like a card from like Brazil or something, just hanging out, just kind of swimming around the Amazon down there at the bottom. It's very interesting. All right, that next box doesn't have too much. I'm pretty sure I got these from a guy actually from South America. We were at a card show in Tampa, Florida in 2021. And we came up with a big binder, and he was like 3 or 4K for the whole binder. I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And I think Don Diego ended up helping me get the deal done or something, so appreciate that to you guys and the fam. And yeah, these are the grades from that thing. So little nick up there in the top, you can see that. Ooh, it's PSA 6, PSA 6. And it does have the Hollow Bleed as well. You can kind of see that. It's kind of hard to see, but I wonder if all these have the Hollow Bleed. If it's just like a certain print run or something, that's like very interesting. So PSA 6. All right, next up, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, it's a 9 Skarmory. Come on, that was so close. That was so close. Big old swirl game down there, bottom right. Oh, man. See, if this card's a oh, see, there's the nick in the bottom. There it is. That's why it's a 9. This card's a 10. It's like 5, 6K. I mean, like, seriously. Big card. I mean, maybe even more. I don't know. I'm not sure what the Skarmory game is going for these days, but I'm sure it's up there. So that's a 9. Really nice looking 9, though. Next up, maybe our first 10. Maybe. Oh, no, not quite. It's a Venusaur, PSA 9. We'll take it. I mean, these 9s for Expedition Hollows are really good. I mean, they're just strong all around. Little 3D artwork there. Venusaur on the ball. It's like, I'm not going back in the ball. Let me out. I'm staying out. That's hilarious. All right, next up. Here we go. Little nick at the top left. 1, 2. It's a 9. Little Vileplume action. And is it a Hollow Bleed? When I say Hollow Bleed, I'm just saying you can see the Hollow Foil all around the card. If you can see some of the Hollow Foil on top of the Pokemon, that would actually be a bleed. So, I don't know. I think the Rapidash and the Ninetales really pop really nice, but I didn't quite see it as much on that. All right, next up. Weezing, number 9. Feel like everyone's coughing this season, so little Weezing action there. Every time I see a card, I'm like, dude, I just want some air. I just want some air. Oh man, just like that. Just it's like you're just gasping for air. All right, next up, here we go. 1, 2, and oh, Butterfree. Very nice. Well, the first E-Series PSA 10 I ever got. Butterfree from TCA Gaming. Like 2014, 2015, I don't know, something like a long time ago. And where's he swimming at? I see a little castle in the background. You see the background right there? A little scratch in the front. Pretty nice, 2 Butterfrees. Let's keep this 9 streak going. Here we go. 1, 2, and Clefable, PSA 9. I always feel like this is like in London somewhere. It's like, you know, Pokemon's like worldwide. It's all over the world and stuff. So it's like, you know, where all could this be? I mean, Clefable's probably hiding a Moonbreon. I mean, you see the moon and all that stuff right there, a little painting. There's got to be an Umbreon in the back there somewhere, just like stealing the thunder. It's like this was Umbreon for Expedition, but then Clefable's like, nope, this is Clefable. All right, here we go. Next up, 1, 2, and oh man, we got a 5. You can't. Sometimes it just happens. It just happens. 5 and a 6, and is it a Hollow Bleed? It's kind of to see. I can see a little bit, like not on camera, but through. But it's like I don't know. I don't think I can tell this as a Hollow Bleed. It's really hard to see, like through the camera. All right, next up, almost done with this stack here. 1, 2, and a little nick at the bottom left, so probably a 9. Yep, Dugtrio. Knew that right away. It's like everything said Nick. You're thinking Skarmory, Dugtrio, Poliwrath, those 3. It's like they just always have Nicks. So really nice looking card. Probably has a dent on it somewhere. That's why I got the 6. Kind of surprised. So there's got to be like a dent somewhere on it. Let's see if you guys see the dent. There it is. There's a dent right there. A little binder ding dent. So deserving of, you would never see that dent. It just looks good in the front. Next up.